Our story takes place in October of 2018, but begins with a prologue, taking place the 14th of January of that year. Three robbers run out of a bank, hop on their bikes and ride away together. After they leave the bank, back to the present day, Max awakes to the sound of the bell, after falling asleep in class. She had a dream about the bank, but it was different from the actual events. Mr. Jefferson, the art teacher, dismisses the class, so Max packs her stuff and heads to the lavatory to freshen up. While there, she gets distracted by a butterfly and hides behind the stalls when Nathan arrives, waiting to finish something. Just then, a blue-haired girl comes in and the two basically start arguing. Max is really nervous, so she doesn't really hear anything, but gets suspicious once they stop talking. She sees that Nathan has brought a gun, and is aiming it at the girl. Without hesitating, she raises the fire alarm and quickly sneaks into the last cubicle. While Nathan is distracted, the girl runs away, and he soon follows, angry that it has happened for a second time. Max checks if the way is clear, before she heads out as well. As she heads out, she comes across the school principal. Before we continue, I should take a moment to clarify. Principal Wells is meant to replicate the principal from the original game. The principals that I had in real life were pretty cool. Sorry, I just have to always make sure to clarify, because I don't want it to be mistaken. These guys were lekker lekker. Anyways, so Principal Wells takes the time to interrogate Max, who gets distracted seeing the head of security. Once she snaps, she comes up with an excuse to not spill what she just saw, which makes Wells very angry. After he leaves, with a banger of a line, Max gets a text from somebody named Warren, whose flash drive she apparently borrowed. She heads outside, and meets Tiger. Let's be clear on something. Yes, Tiger is my self-insert character, but he is not me. Understand? His characteristics are inspired by that of a real tiger, and even his story is based on some real-life cases involving tigers. I hope I made that clear. This guy is not this guy. Getting back to the story, Tiger escorts Max to the dormitory, but they are both unaware that Mr. Jefferson is watching them from his class, and taking a photo of them for some reason. While doing so, he gets a visit from Wells, and is visibly annoyed when the topic of Rachel is brought up. Jefferson manages to tell Wells to shut up and leave. While back at the dorm, Tiger stops before going into the dorms, for obvious reasons. Before he leaves, he asks if Max is coming to a party. Just to be clear, he's not asking her to come with him, he's just asking her if she's coming along. Big difference. He says that Warren might be coming, so maybe the two are quite close. Anyways, Max says she'll think about it, before heading to her room and activating student mode. Student mode means that thing where you lay down on your bed like Jesus and puff like the big bad wolf. She rests for a brief second, but soon realizes that she needs to give Warren his hard drive still. She recalls something about not answering when a friend named Chloe was waiting. Not wanting to do that again, she immediately grabs the drive, along with her jacket, and heads out.